What is up, you guys? My name is Marcellus, and today I'm going to bring you our Kuroko no Basket Season 2, Episode 7 review. And, I didn't think that this episode, needed a live reaction. Like, nothing really went down in this episode. I actually watched it to see, if I would do a live reaction to it, and I didn't really think it was needed. So, let me give you a quick rundown of the episode. Basically, Kagami overheard Hyuga and Teppei's conversation, and Teppei mentioned that this is his last time. This is his last year to do something with the Seirin Basketball Team, to make it. And Kagami wanted to know what that meant. Of course, Hyuga went into saying, I don't know if he mentioned the injury, but he basically said this is what happened, and they go into a flashback. This whole episode is basically a flashback, and I believe it will lead up to how Teppei got his injury that put him off the team for last year, I believe. So we see I believe it was Hyuga. He had blonde hair, and basically the flashback started off with him saying, he didn't want to play basketball anymore. Eventually bumped into Teppei, and Teppei again was one of the unsung heroes. The Iron Heart, one of the people that would have been the Generation of Miracles, if not, if it wasn't for the Generation of Miracles. So he was a pretty famous basketball player at that point when he first entered high school. But Hyuga was saying that he didn't want to play anymore because he was sick of losing, and we later on find out that he was sick of losing to the Generation of Miracles, as everybody else around him was. And since Sarah didn't have a basketball team, Teppei was, trying to force, kept pushing upon Hyuga to, join the basketball team with him. And he eventually gets Mitobe, the dude that's with Mitobe, and the dude, I forgot the other dude's name, the one that was with Hyuga in the beginning of the episode. But, at that point they have four people: Teppei, Mitobe, the dude that's with Mitobe, and the other dude that was with Hyuga. Find a head coach, a manager, or whatever like that. So they go to Ido, or whatever her name is, Ido Rico, whatever. And she basically says that basketball is her least favorite sport because of the way the generation is now of high school players. And she's saying they all quit, and that's basically because of the Generation of Miracles. And Teppei is having a conversation after, right before that, saying, fun is basically when you devote yourself to something to get better. And so we see the whole, kind of joining the four players, and they're trying to get Aiko to join Ido or whatever. And Hyuga's still not doing what he wants to do. And Hyuga basically says, I'm done with basketball. I'm sick of losing. And Teppei's like, well, if you can beat me on one-on-one, then I'll never ask you again. And they basically go one-on-one, and Hyuga gets destroyed. He says, if you score 1 point, I'll never ask you again. And he doesn't score 1 point. And then Teppei goes on to say that, you love basketball more than I do, and I can see that you're not really doing what you want to. And so that's pretty much the episode. The preview for next week's episode is the introduction to Seirin's basketball team. We see in the preview they do that thing where they have to scream out what they want to do, and if not, they have to do something. I remember in the first couple episodes of the first season of Kuroko no Basket, they had to go on top of the fucking the school and announce what they wanted to do, and if not, then that'd be a problem, and they'd have to face some consequences. So that's pretty much the episode. Did I like it? Yes, solid episode. It was funny seeing Hyuga with Kisei's hair. That's pretty much it. We see the aftermath of Seirin and Shutako, their basketball match, and we see kind of a meetup between Kuroko, Midorima, the head coach of the Generation of Miracles, and Kisei, and they all like look at each other and they all split ways. I thought it was funny. I thought that was funny. But other than that, the episode was great. Really funny moments in it. Some serious moments as well with Hyuga and him, basically saying what he wanted to do. And that's pretty much it. I'm really excited to see what happens to Teppei. How did he get his injury? And that's pretty much it. Animation was fluid. You really see the connection between Seirin when Teppei tries to like basically put the blame on himself, and everybody's like, you know, we did the best we could. So I like that as well. But yeah, that's basically the episode. Oh shit, my laptop's about to die. That's basically the episode. Comment down below what you thought about Kuroko no Basket Season 2, Episode 7. Like the video if you enjoyed it. And do not forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys later.